My hairstylist revealed my boyfriend's biggest secret while cutting my hair, and it destroyed our relationship. I'd been going to the same salon for 2 years, and Ashley always did my hair perfectly. She knew everything about my life because I'm one of those people who spills everything in the chair. So when I walked in that Tuesday afternoon complaining about how Kyle had been acting weird lately, she just listened while trimming my split ends. He'd been coming home late, being super protective of his phone, and whenever I asked about his day, he'd give these short answers. Ashley was sectioning my hair when she casually asked if Kyle was the tall guy with the beard who drives that blue Honda. I said, yeah, that's him. She paused for like 10 seconds, then kept cutting. That's when she told me she'd seen him at Target 3 weeks ago. Not weird, right? Except he was with a woman pushing a stroller, and they were buying baby formula together. Ashley said they looked like a couple, holding hands and everything. The woman was calling him daddy while talking to the baby. My stomach dropped. I asked her if she was sure it was Kyle. She nodded and said she almost waved, but something felt off about the whole situation. I sat there staring at myself in the mirror while she kept cutting, trying to process what I just heard. Kyle and I had been together for 8 months, and he'd never mentioned having a kid. I tried to stay calm and asked Ashley what the woman looked like. She described this petite brunette, probably mid-20s, wearing a wedding ring. That's when my heart really started racing because Kyle had told me his ex-girlfriend from college was crazy, and he never wanted kids. He'd been super clear about that from day one. Ashley could tell I was freaking out, so she started talking faster. She said the baby looked maybe 6 months old, and Kyle was acting really comfortable with the whole situation. Like this wasn't his first time buying formula. He even knew exactly which aisle to go down without looking around. I couldn't focus on anything else for the rest of my appointment. Ashley finished my hair, but I barely looked at it. I paid and left, then sat in my car for 20 minutes trying to figure out what to do. Part of me wanted to call Kyle right then, but another part of me needed proof first. That night, Kyle came home around 8 with Chinese takeout like nothing happened. I tried acting normal, but every time he checked his phone I felt sick. When he went to shower, I did something I'd never done before. I looked through his wallet while he was in the bathroom. Hidden behind his license was a tiny photo of a baby that looked exactly like the one Ashley described. On the back, someone had written, Emma, 6 months, in pink pen. My hands were shaking as I put everything back exactly how I found it. The next morning, I told Kyle I was going shopping and followed him to work instead. He went to his office building like normal, but during his lunch break, he drove to a neighborhood I'd never seen before. He parked outside this cute little house and used a key to walk right in. Through the window, I could see him picking up that same baby from the photo. The brunette woman came over and kissed him on the cheek. They looked like a perfect little family having lunch together. I took pictures of everything before driving home to pack my stuff. When Kyle got home that evening, all my things were gone except for one item. I'd left that baby photo on the kitchen counter with a note that said, Ashley says hi. He called me 17 times that night, but I never answered. Turns out Kyle had been married for 3 years and had been cheating on his wife with me the entire time. The work trips were actually him coming home to his real family. Ashley later told me she'd suspected something was wrong, but wasn't sure how to bring it up until I mentioned his weird behavior. Kyle's wife found my number in his phone and called me a week later. We ended up meeting for coffee and she thanked me for helping her figure out what was happening. She'd been suspicious too, but couldn't prove anything. We're actually friends now, which is weird but nice.